Welcome to the Battle Zone! Let's get straight into tonight's tag team opening contest. Bang the gong, the show is on. Good evening, wrestling fans from the AWL Battle Zone in the Greater Toronto area. This is AWL Strong and Free, episode 222. We're starting off with intergender tag team action as the Spirit Ninjas, Shenron, the Spirit Dragon, Ninja Mac, the viral sensation, go up against the Monster Unions, Nekomusume, and the Lethal Lycanthrope Wild Thing in tag team action. The Spirit Dragon, Shenron, and Nekomusume starting us off. Oh, and a small package driver doesn't hook her for a pin, realizing he is far too close to the enemy corner. Shenron, Irish Whip, in looking for a tag Kogeki opportunity. He's going to get it here. Let's see what these two high flyers can do. Looks like they're keeping it simple. Yep, double hip toss with the kick. The martial arts background coming into play here. We've got a huge card for you tonight. Double tag team championship matches coming up in the main event. The Den of Serpents defend against the XyberhawX. Kaka. And of course, for the semi-final, UK Gen 2 challenging the Great White North. International action, we've got singles action as well. A fight for four. And a four-promotion #1 contenders match for the Canadian National Championship. And there are very few people who can outmaneuver Ninja Mac in this world, and Nekomusume, the cat daughter, is one of them. Irish Whip into the bar corner, tag Kogeki. And an assisted, ooh, nasty looking gut punch, making your liver quiver. No, I cannot do a Dusty Rhodes impression. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try. Big back body drop to Ninja Mac, who's being physically outmatched here by the Lethal Lycanthrope of the Monster Union Wild Thing. Monster Union, which will be defending one of its two championships later tonight in the main event. That's the Tag Team Championship of the World. Of course, the Grand Championship also in the control of the Monsters. AWL Senior Official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family begins the 20 count. He will oh, that's why you don't do that. Reset of the count since Wild Thing left DDT by Nekomusume. And a clear 2-on-1 here, bending the rules but not breaking them. Of course, under the leadership of Ophidian, we all know that, not a problem with breaking the rules when it comes to the Monster Union. They have been known to cheat. They have been known to use dirty tactics, dark magic, all sorts of nasty stuff. Referees count it at 8. Remember, we've got a 20 count here in the Animated Wrestling League. So we're only about halfway through here. Oof! Picking up fine after fine for the headbutt. Probably the most expensive wrestler to have in your stable. That is Wild Thing here in the AWL. Attempted a running drop kick, didn't get a lot of oomph behind that. 13. Ninja Mac, he's wrestled in Japan long enough, both in Noah and in Shinihon Puroresu, to know how to work that 20 count. 16. Both wrestlers are back in that 20 by 20-foot square ring. Ninja Man slam. Oh. Desperation tag to the Spirit Dragon. Oh, and a quick roll-up here. Stacking up high. Shenron able to reverse it. One. A reversal again. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, not even a one count. Referee can't keep up with this. Both wrestlers going back and forth. Ninja Mac saying enough of this nonsense. Let's get back to the fight. Both of these teams is their first tag team match of the season. First 2-on-2 bout. Both looking to make progress in their respective tag team divisions. And of course, with the upcoming merger, the unification, hang on, cover one, with the upcoming merger of the World and Joshi Tag Team Championship happening in just about 8 weeks' time, in about 2 months, at Champions Week, the midpoint of the season. That tag team division about to get a lot more complicated and a lot more competitive. Right now, Wild Thing with a huge opportunity here. Shenron, he is, while he channels the energy of the dragon, he is human. The Lethal Lycanthrope Wild Thing very much is not. Shenron looking for something here. Irish whip. Rolls through it. Shenron, the master of motion. Surprising Wild Thing outmaneuvering her. 1, 2. Getting a very, very deep 2 count and well close to a neutral corner. Good ring positioning by the Dragon. Tag. We are back to the Ninja. He's going to be looking for that Ninja special, the Ninja Bomb. Or he's going to be looking for another tag Kogeki. Oh, double kick! Stereophonic thrust kicks as Ninja Mac. Is he going to go up to the top? Oh no, wait a minute. Shenron's legal. And he's going up. Dragon Twist! He's Satsuwaza, the Dragon Twist. 1, 2, 3. No! Shenron cannot believe it, and neither can I. 2.999 ad infinitum. But the match does continue with 8 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. 15-minute time limit in all non-title tag team matches. Gonna have 2 30-minute time limits in our semifinal and main event tonight, so hope you got your popcorn. This could go on a while. Looking for that. Oh no, okay, kind of really bending the rules here is Shenron. Using those steel elevator cables we incorrectly call ropes in wrestling. Now looking for the neutral corner, he finds it. Shenron gets caught. The Wild Thing about to do something dangerous. Oh no! Shenron, perfect timing! Oh no, he went for the cutter! Missed the cutter. Went flat on his tail. Huracanrana, however, manages to get him back to a vertical base, and he tags out. Shenron, this reason is called high risk, high flying, high risk, high reward, but high damage if you fail. Ninja Mac back in, as is Neko Musume, with 7.5 minutes on the clock. I know we're not seeing the rapid tag strategy. He's not successfully looking for catatonic. He's Satsuwaza. Catatonic. He's Satsuwaza, the ultimate technique, the finishing maneuver. And, oh, interesting front flip senton by the ever-agile Neko Musume. But she eats the boot of the Ninja, and this capacity crowd is going absolutely bonkers here. Little assist from the ropes on that kick. Looking for something. Oh, there we go. He gets the Huracanrana. A man that size should not be able to do that, and yet he can and does. Tag made for the Inhuman Master of Motion. I don't think he got all of that. Got some contact with the legs, but misjudged the distance a bit. Neko Musume's feline agility coming into play to her benefit here. Grab of the leg, stomp. Referee says that was above the belt, albeit just barely. The cat swatting at the Ninja with her front paw. Oh, looks for the roll-up, doesn't get it. Knee drop. Shenron capitalizing on a mistake. With about 6 minutes left in the match. Plenty of time. Both these teams have been going full bore since the opening bell. Neko Musume trying to get into position. Might be looking for another catatonic. They're looking for a body slam, but doesn't have it. Kamehameha! The dragon punch, the fireball punch. That will knock the wind, the life, and the soul out of any wrestler. Human, spirit, robot, or monster, it doesn't matter. Nasty looking drop kick. Does not connect. Round and round and round we go. Neko Musume, the educated back paws coming into play. And can we get the referee the hell out of the hard cam shot? Thank you very much. Neko Musume feeling it now. The tag is made. I think she wants Ninja Mac. The man who became internet famous for flipping and flying and rolling around. Well, that's Neko Musume's game. She doesn't want anyone to think that she's not the best when it comes to high agility, high body control wrestling.
5 remain.
2/3 of the way through the time limit now. Tag to the Wild Woman. To the Hardcore Furry. The Lethal Lycanthrope coming to you from Transylvania. Tag is made. And what are we going to see here? Blockbuster into the snap kick. And I believe Shenron now legal. 4.5 minutes left. We got our French announce team at ringside. I'm here at our socially distanced commentation station where it's safe. And up, down, Dragon Twist! Muay Thai Dragon Twist! 1! Immediately broken up, and you notice Wild Thing very slow to get back to her feet. Over an elbow into the corner. A bit of a cheap shot there by Ninja Mac, who's getting, I think, a bit frustrated how long this is taking. Up, down, all around, powerbomb! Up, down, all around, Dragon Style Liger Bomb! Right hand up, down, and the Vice Grip. And Shenron is, I think Wild Thing should have gone for a cover there, should have gone maybe for the Lycanthrope Bomb, but she might have been just a bit too shook up after that Dragon-style Liger Bomb. Up and Brainbuster position, no reversal by the Master of Motion. Both wrestlers with incredible athletic ability, looking for advantage, looking for opportunity at this late juncture of the match. That could be all it is. Endless Light!
There are 3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes left in the time limit. Endless Light by Nekomusume to Shenron. I don't know how Shenron still his feet. Blazing Ronda! Collar and elbow tie up. And the tag. No, oh, of course, it can't be a tag. It's in the wrong corner. I've lost track of this. This is nuts. Back handspring. Oh no, he likes this from here, from the bottom rope. Nobody else can do this. What the 450? Tag is good, says senior official Joey Babagadoosh. Stereophonic thrust kicks. And they're both going. What are they doing? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think it might be a bit of an insult to the Den of Serpents, their own version of the Neo-Osirian sacrifice. Nekomusume is barely moving. High angle moonsault press by the ninja. And a snap kick. The referee says no, she's out. She is unconscious. That Neo-Osirian sacrifice, I think, is what did it. A great first victory of the season for Shenron and Ninja Mac. Okay, those ropes are expensive, dude. 4 different promotions, 1 opportunity at the Canadian National Championship.
The following contest is a 4-way Scramble Interpromotional #1 contenders match for the Canadian National Championship. Already in the ring, representing All Elite Wrestling, fighting out of Sandy Fort, Delaware, Mark Briscoe. Introducing next, making his way to the ring from New York City, New York, representing the Animated Wrestling League. He is a Grand Slam champion, the Eric on American Dream,
All Elite Wrestling, Animated Wrestling League, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Power Pro Lucha. The past, the present, and the future of professional wrestling here tonight.
And introducing next, representing Power Pro Lucha and the XyberhawX. This is Thunderhawk.
Indeed, the youngest, least experienced member of the trio. However, coming off of a hard loss to the spectral envoy of Ultimantis Black, Hollow Wicked, and Freikomea at Power Pro Lucha's Kronos Trios event, the Triple Tech Trials, losing out in the first round of that two-night tournament.
And finally, making her way to the ring, representing Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, she is the reigning Canadian Women's Champion, the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw.
Giselle Shaw looking to become a Canadian double champion, 2 wins away from that. Now, the rules of this match are pretty simple. 4 wrestlers, everybody in the ring is legal. No disqualifications and no countouts. Falls and submissions only count in the ring, and it is elimination rules, which means a clean sweep. You're picking up 1, 2, 3 victories for your AWL individual win-loss record, but whoever is the last man, woman, or hawk standing, they will be the #1 contender for Usa-chan and the Canadian National Championship. The Canadian Women's Champion would make an amazing Canadian double champion, a Canadian Ultra Champion, if you will. Mark Briscoe recently celebrating the birth of his 9th child. Hassan looking to become a 5-star champion by winning the Canadian national belt. Bang the gong, this match is on. A bit of hesitation. Everybody looking, okay, who's going to move first? And then eventually everybody moves at the same time. Quick roll up here, 1, 2. And that's very smart wrestling for this kind of a scramble match. For Mark Briscoe, of course, 4-way, 6-way, 8-way scrambles. Those are a signature of Ring of Honor over the decades. And of course, the 13-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion alongside his late great brother Jay Briscoe. With the knee drop, Mark looking to carry on the family tradition. Springboard connects as Giselle Shaw comes off of the ropes with a drop kick from Canada to the United States. 20-minute time limit in this match. Extended time limit due to the nature of the bout. Multiple falls required. And while it's going to be up to the wrestlers to determine if they need to break up a cover, how do you wrestle this? How do you plan this? Do you stay out of danger until the final fall and you hope to survive long enough to just pick up that one last fall? Or do you go for the clean sweep? Do you go for the 3 wins? Do you go for that big boost to your win-loss record? Because as I look at this win-loss record spreadsheet that I've got on my other screen here, Thunderhawk coming into this match, not great in the AWL, 6-10. He is at a ratio of -4. Clean sweep here, we're bringing up to 9-10, -1. Mark Briscoe, 5-5. He's perfectly even. A relative rookie in singles wrestling, but he could jump ahead of the line by several places. With a few victories tonight, Hassan, veteran, 123 wins, 109 losses. If anyone's going to be wrestling for that final fall, it's probably going to be Hassan. He doesn't need the numbers right now. He's at +14, 1-4. Giselle Shaw, on the other hand, is only 2-1 in the Animated Wrestling League. She could use the advantage. Giselle, of course, having wrestled all around the world, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, TNA Wrestling. She was on the Amazing Race, I believe. I think it was with Gail Kim. Less said about that, the better. Down into the cover, hook of the far leg, 1, 2, no. And already the plunder has come out. The garbage can flying, very dangerous. That wooden table with the metal slat supporting it. And face first into the turnbuckle. And those bionic elbows, a tribute to the American Dream, a childhood favorite. 1, 2, and rolling through is Briscoe. People think of Briscoe as a brawler, as a hit, with like a, 2 moves, one of which isn't his. But no, he is a surprisingly gifted athlete, an idiot savant, if you will, when it comes to pro wrestling. We just saw a paradigm shift from the Arab American babyface. And so far, no pinfalls, only a couple of covers here. Oh, swing and a miss by the quintessential diva. And I think it looks like Thunderhawk thinking, I want to stay away from the Briscoe here. Garbage can getting repositioned. The Hawk perched, looking for its prey. Oh, swing and a miss, and a baseball bat, international equalizer. Here in Toronto, home of the Blue Jays. Blue Jays and the Blue Hawk. And of course, Giselle Shaw in the Blue Jays colors, leg sweep. Takes her down at the kneecap. Now, I'm not sure if she's wearing those AWL mandated knee pads under that ring gear. It's hard to tell. Oh my God, the trash can right to the head. Cover here. 1, 2, and only 2. Hassan has held every championship in the Animated Wrestling League for which he is eligible, except cover. 1, 2, no, 2.8. Except for the Canadian National Championship, Hassan has been a grand champion, a multiple time with multiple partners world tag team champion. He was an Intercontinental champion, the first Intercontinental champion. He was a former winner of the New Year's tournament, the Oshogatsu Taikai. He needs that Canadian National Championship to become only the second 5-star champion. Oh! An accomplishment that's going to get a lot harder in a few months, too. Oh, God. Through that triple tech trial, how is Thunderhawk still functioning? Body slam. Looking for the cover. Giselle letting him have it. 1, 2, 3, and we got our first victory of the match.
Briscoe has been eliminated. 1 victory.
Endless light. Thunderhawk picks up the endless light. Hassan seemingly letting Thunderhawk deal with this. He might be looking for the Thunder Strike. No, a spear into a bulldog, an all-American bulldog. And this is the problem in these three-way affairs where you've got an odd, or any match you've got an odd number of participants. There's always somebody there to break it up. Off of the ropes with a drop kick. Giselle Shaw shaking the cobwebs out. The athlete's adrenaline. And a full rotation on the Spicoli driver. Back to that can. Paradigm shift. And that could be an elimination right there. 1, 2. No, Hassan. A ladder. Oh, no. Maybe that's a plan. Maybe it's a distraction. Poison Rana. Jesus Christ. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Giselle looking to salvage that stunner. Into the vertical suplex, and I think he landed right on that wooden baseball bat. 13 minutes on the clock. Lightning strikes twice. The double strike. Double super kick. And a great escape. Wait, it rolls up. Rolls him up out the back. 1, 2, 3. An elimination out of nowhere. Roll up in.
Has been eliminated. 2 victories to Thunderhawk.
He's going for the third, 2. He did it. Thunderhawk. Clean sweep. Thunderhawk with a clean sweep.
It is your winner, and a clean sweep. Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk jumps up in the win-loss records, gets himself a title match, and beats 3 vastly more experienced wrestlers in one night. Is this the turnaround for the XyberhawX? we don't want the singles division to start getting lonely, so let's have a fight for 4.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, accompanied by his creator, Dr. Shigoku. The Dean of the Active Augments, Project Tetsu 3.0.
An impressive career record of 107 wins and only 74 losses, ratio of plus 33 in the Animated Wrestling League. 2 of the top-ranked wrestlers in terms of wins and losses face each other to enter what we call the AWL Best 4. The top 4 ranked wrestlers, men's and women's, singles and tag team, eligible to challenge for championships. A former AWL Grand Champion, Project Tetsu, former AWL World's Tag Team Champion as well. Dr. Jigoku does not see any value in lesser championships, or for that matter in the Joshi division at all anymore. So those are the only accolades this individual can acquire. But speaking of accolades...
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York. He is the only 5-star champion in the Animated Wrestling League. Accompanied by the technical wizard Lee Masters, he is one half of the new classic, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix.
Listen to some of these numbers: 116 wins and only 45 losses. That is a ratio, an incredible ratio, plus 71. 71 more wins than losses in over 150 matches in the Animated Wrestling League. Bang the gong, the match is on. The winner of this contest will take the number 4 slot in the AWL Best 4. They will join number 3 ranked Kid Canada, number 2 ranked Shiroke Kitsune, and at least presumably number 1 ranked Chiba Akagi. That's assuming Chiba Akagi is still alive. If you haven't seen what happened to Chiba Akagi in the last episode of AWL Hontai last Friday, please go check that out. He is currently missing in action. Nobody has seen him since. We have no idea where he is or if he is even still alive at this point. So we're going to have to call his number 1 rank in the Best 4 provisional at best. Now this is an interesting strategy by Sammy Nix, going for the joints of Project Tetsu. I've always said whenever dealing with a cyborg in professional wrestling, aim for the fleshy bits, aim for any exposed human flesh, aim for the joints in the armor, the chink in the armor. Collar and elbow tie up, dead center of the ring, a standing headlock, and that's a hydraulic vice that the head of Sammy Nix is essentially trapped in right now. Going 360, maintaining that headlock. No real room for Sammy Nix to build up. Oh, there we go. Backdrop. It is debatable whether or not that is considered a suplex, but the suplex master able to pull it off perfectly well. Utilizing the steel superstructure of the ring as a weapon, Sammy Nix fighting on the outside. Now you can advance into the Best 4. You can win a fight for 4 by ring out. This is not a championship bout. There's no champion's advantage here. Hard shot into the corner, of course. Both of these men, former AWL Grand Champions. Sammy Nix, the one and only 5-star champion, meaning he has held the Grand Championship, World Tag Team Championship, Intercontinental, Canadian National Championships, and has won the Oshogatsu Taikai. Sammy Nix won the Oshogatsu Taikai back in 2017. Project Tetsu 3.0 has never won the tournament. Oh, wait a minute. Tetsu very rarely goes to the top rope. Ow! Axe handle smash, simple maneuver, but coming from a super heavyweight, a literal iron project, a literal Iron Man, a man of iron. You don't need anything fancy off of the top rope, you just need the mavity of the situation. Body slam, good old-fashioned body slam. Project Tetsu 3.0 still looking to do damage from the top rope. Maybe a new subroutine in his program. Oh, flying clothesline. Dr. Jigoku celebrating on the outside, the mad scientist of professional wrestling. Shoulder up once again before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered. The power advantage clearly going to the Iron Project, and one more time, body slam. You don't see body slams anymore. I mean, you're picking somebody up and slamming them to the mat, spine first. It's an old technique, but everything old is new again, they say. Boom! A power slam of his own. It's John Henry versus the steel driving machine. Big back body drop into a cover. Fans screaming for Sammy Nix to kick out. He obliges. Jigoku looking a little unhappy. This is taking a bit too long. Our final non-title match of the evening. Oh, here we go! Butterfly suplex, rolling butterfly suplexes. Bam! We haven't seen him pull that one out of the archives in a while. The rolling butterfly suplex. 1, 2. That's one of his best moves. He doesn't use it that much anymore. And now looking Satsuwasa Tetsu Doraiba! Project Tetsu, 1, 2, 3. No, wait a minute, the Tetsu driver not doing it. Both of these men have taken, well, this man and this machine have, oh, Exploder! Exploder suplex! They've taken their best moves from each other. 1, 2, and the suplex master pulls it off. He's an 8-time World Tag Team Champion, but can he get back to the Grand Championship?
Here's your winner, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix.
Well, there you see the updated AWL Best 4 for the Grand Championship. And you see that question mark next to Chiba Akagi. First half of our double main event. As much as I hate that term, it is justified. Joshi Tag Team titles on the line right now. And I think we all recognize that livery, the United Empire. The first 2 AWL wrestlers ever recruited to the Empire. Jessica Kidd and Emily Nagasaki, and they're bringing out the troops. Looks like, yes, the CMLL World Middleweight Champion, as well as one half of the Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions, Templario, leading the charge, alongside Fireball, Crown of Fire, Francisco Akira, and making his AWL debut in the corner of UK Gen 2, that man right there in the football jersey, that is Jacob Austin Young, appropriately named as the youngest and one of the newest members of the United Empire. Of course, the tag team involved here, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, and Emily Nagasaki, the second generation Brit Dress Stars. The daughter of the World of Sport Style, and Emily Nagasaki, the daughter of the legendary Kendo Nagasaki, bridging east and west. Did we pay our electric bill? There we go. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Joshi, Tag Team Champions, the Great White North on your left. The true Toronto star, Amy Wade, three-sport athlete out of the University of Toronto. On the right, the internationally traveled queen of the murder gymnastics, Lady Frost. As Amy Wade said when the name of this faction, this team, this duo was announced, I'm great, she's white, we're both from the north. Great White North, of course, Canada and Imperial Iceland represented here, as you can see from the flags on the video. There you go, the flag of Iceland, if you didn't know what that looked like. Fifth title defense. Both sets of champions making their fifth title defense tonight. Interesting coincidence there. We now go to ringside for the official introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, one submission knockout inside the middle, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, fighting out of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, representing and accompanied by the United Empire. They are the number 2 ranked in the AWL Best War. Jessica Kidd, Emily Nagasaki, UK, J2. And the then opponents, we are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, tonight making their 5th title defense. Amy Wade, Lady Frost, the Great White North. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Cobbins in charge.
The signature red leather of the Joshi division on the line tonight. Lady Smooth starting off. This is going to be a technical spectacle. Bang the gong. The match is on. Now this is interesting. If you're Amy Wade and you're going up against a technical wrestling expert, like Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd, do you want to get technical or do you want to strike? Do you want to rely on your kickboxing background? Wait a minute. Francisco Akira jumping up on the apron for a second. Tag made. Double big back body drop. A very simple tag kogeki to start this match. Taking a look at the records coming into this. For the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship, the record is 6 title defenses. A win tonight for the Great White North would give them 5 in total, and they would be right up there with the Black Tigers, who currently hold, well, Black Tiger Queen and the dearly departed Black Tigress, who currently hold that 6 defense record. Wendy count is always on the outside, but this time the champion's advantage is in effect. Gotta point that out, that there is a possibility in the event of a disqualification, a ring out, or a time limit draw. The titles will remain with the champions. It would be considered a successful title defense. Hang on, cover. Not even a 1 count before Emily Nagasaki able to come in and break it up. Well done there. Taking a look at the title history of the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship. UK Gen 2, our former champions, they were the 4th AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions. They won that title back at AWL 303, and we're coming up on AWL 500 in a few months. To put that in context, they were able to successfully defend the titles once before losing them at AWL 320 to the Ladies of Lucha Tag Team. The Great White North, on the other hand, in their first tag team title reign, they won it last season at Champions Week. So they've held it for basically about a half a season now, a little over that. And they have made 4 successful title defenses. Brawl in the Great White North corner here as the 17th AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions defend against the 4th champions. Oh, nice shot to the back of the knee. Irish whip. I think a tag was made there. Yes, it was. Looking for a little alley-oop. Bam! Down goes Jessica Kidd, and Emily Nagasaki, I don't think it's actually been legal in this match yet. And now building up what looks like a death lock. Someone's called that an Imperial death lock, maybe, or Colonial death mark? Death lock. Yeah, let's call it the death lock. That sounds even better. Irish whip, and you got something going on with the hard cam I need to know about? There we go, much better. Great flexibility, the gymnastics background. That's what these two of the Great White North bonded over originally. Their shared childhood interest in gymnastics. Cover, one, kick out. A lot of people think you have to have amateur wrestling experience or American football experience or boxing experience to be a pro wrestler. No, you can bring any form of athletic background into this, the king of sports, and you will find success. And now Emily Nagasaki in the ring getting a beautiful Hurricane Rana. And of course a bit of a lucha libre background for Lady Frost, having trained not only at the Chikara Wrestle Factory, but having wrestled in CMLL along with Ring of Honor and All Elite Wrestling. 25 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock approximately. Looking for another tag. I don't think that's a smart move, but you're not going to get it anyway, it looks like. Oh wait, reversal of fortune across the hypotenuse of that 20 by 20 foot ring. And the clubbing blows. Oh good, look at that. Emily Nagasaki, I think she hurt her own hand hitting Lady Frost. Good grief. Hurricane Rana! Or a head scissors takeover if you insist. Technically, a Hurricane Rana is supposed to end up in a pinning predicament or a potential pinning predicament. So blah, blah, blah. I'm a pedant. I appreciate it. But let me have this. Beautiful moonsault.
5 minutes. 25 minutes.
Only 5 minutes? Down into that Fujiwara armbar. She has won matches with this in the past. Quite a few of them, as a matter of fact. Taking a look at the win-loss records, Amy Wade, 50 career wins in the Animated Wrestling League. Emily Nagasaki, not as good, quite frankly. 30 wins, 34 losses. Tag made. Finally, the United Empire's UK Gen 2 seems to be actually using the tag team strategy here. Beautiful monkey flip out of that wrist lock. These sharp kicks to the corner. This would be illegal under the World of Sport rules traditionally. But Jessica Kidd doesn't really care about that in this situation. She wants those Joshi Tag Team Championships back. It has been years since they've held them, and opportunities that the titles don't come around every day. They may never come around again. The title's set to be unified with the World Tag Team Championship at Champions Week this year, which means that Great White North are the last team that will ever win the Joshi Tag Team titles at Champions Week. Tag made. Arm breaker, I think. Yes, going to that arm breaker. You do that, you take away the... Wait a minute, Manji Gatame, standing octopus hold, as she prefers to call it. A dangerous submission from a submissions expert. Oh, nasty spin kick combination. And literally kicking her ass. I love this sport. The rest of the United Empire watching on. Jacob Austin Young about to get his fingers crossed if he does that. And wait a minute, we've seen this before. The Satsuwaza Rue Britannia! Rue Britannia, Britannia rules the ring, 2.5! And we nearly had Britannia ruling the tag team division of the Joshi division. Emily Nagasaki looking for something big, looking for the power bomb. Is she going to get it? Yes, she does! jackknife style. 10 pounds of muscle in a 5-pound bag. Don't let the height fool you. She is thick, she is strong, she is solid. Attempts the trip, doesn't work. The leapfrog barely gets over, but up, oh no. And face plant. Diving into an almost desperate cover. The titles are on the line, deep in their own territory. 2, 3, we've got new champions! They did it! For the second time. Make it official. Do the thing. Say it.
Here are your winners. And the new AWL Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, UK Tetsu.
Over 280 episodes. They are once again the Joshi Tag Team Champions. Main event time, XyberhawX versus the Den of Serpents. Just, why does that keep happening? Like every other week. Well, it's already been a day of victory for the XyberhawX as the Blue Bomber of Thunderhawk successfully, in a clean sweep, won our 4-way scramble earlier tonight, and he is now set to face Usachan for the AWL Canadian National Championship, and that is going to happen in 7 days' time. But right now, the winners of the Forge the Forge tournament, which you can still see on the preseason playlist on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. The winners of the Forge the Forge tournament cash in their opportunity. They're right as #1 ranked in the AWL Best 4 to face the Den of Serpents for the longest tenured title in the history of this league. The only title that dates all the way back to Season 0.
Now, number two, practice the snake style.
Yes, he does, and he's also a prick. And they brought the backup, the AWL Grand Champion King Akira, who defeated Jigoku Destroy to retain the title, admittedly by a considerable amount of cheating. But they are a golden trio, the Monster Union, currently the most powerful faction in the Animated Wrestling League by virtue of holding 3 championship belts. The Den of Serpents, Hibitsukai in the middle, and the venomous Vile Serpent of the Nile, the leader of the Monster Union on the left, Ophidian. They are 2-time and 47th AWL Tag Team Champions of the world. They won it back in May at Golden Week. As we are recording this, it is mid-September. A fairly long championship reign with 4 title defenses. Viva Monster Union. And Ophidian, he's a traitorous bastard. But you can't argue the man gets results. AWL Tag Team Championship of the World on the line tonight. It is the main event. We go to ringside. Let's make this all nice and official.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 position knockout to decide the winner, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, accompanied by Thunderhawk, fighting out of cyberspace. They are the #1 ranked in the AWL Best 4, Razorhawk and Dangerhawk, the XyberhawX. And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Champions. Tonight, making their 5th title defense. Representing the Monster Union, accompanied by the Grand Champion, King Akira, they are the Serpentine Sensation, Hibitsukai, a venomous Vile Serpent of the Nile, Ophidian, together they are the Den called Serpents. This is an officially sanctioned World Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey in charge.
A lot of history between these teams. Back when Ophidian was a coach at the Wrestle Factory, he actually helped train both of these Cyberhawks. Bang the gong, the main event is on. He is now the sensei of his deshi, of his disciple, Hebitsky, specifically teaching him the darker arts of the snake style. And Hebitsky has learned his lessons well. Tag made, Ophidian in, and the question is Ophidian going to be wrestling the students that he trained back in Philadelphia, or is he going to be wrestling the team that they are now? The winners of the Forge the Forward tournament. Razorhawk, embedded in the Animated Wrestling League, part of the quartet that defeated Bullet Club Gold and banished them from the Animated Wrestling League years ago. He has fought to represent this league. He is one of ours. Now, of course, the Cyberhawks now deeply involved in Power Pro Lucha. Just last week had their big, just a few days ago as we're watching this, had their first trios tournament trying to resurrect the spirit of Chikara, and in my opinion, doing a damn good job of it. Right hand, unfortunately, losing in the first round of the Triple Tech Trials by Kronos Trios. Losing to the Spectral Envoy team, as I mentioned earlier. Dangerhawk in now. Oh, great roll-up, and look at that, almost a snake-style-like cover there, slithering into position. Dangerhawk. And Razorhawk, a little alley-oop. And you know they can fly. Hebitsky, the man who, more than anyone, is responsible for the death of Chikara. Drop kick does not connect. Hebitsky with his perfect body control. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but in professional wrestling, it is actually everything. To be able to make your body do exactly what you want it to do when and where you want it to do it, that's incredibly important to a wrestler. The tag is made. Blockbuster. Ooh, and a snapping kick to the shoulder blade. Oh, wait a minute, I think he's going for the mask. Hebitsky. Oh, God. Kissing and spitting it. Razorhawk diving tag, in comes Danger. And just that slight misstep, Danger able to take advantage, but only momentarily. 30-minute time limit here. You know the time limit draw. Oh, here we go. Boom! Face first into the floor. Dangerhawk trying to find a safe way to return to the ring. He is surrounded right now. Now, if the Grand Champion, King Akira, gets involved here, that would be a disqualification, but that would also be a win. I mean, it'd be a loss in the win-loss record, tag team and singles, but... Oh, look at this. Up, down, and... Oh, goes for the snake bite! He scores! He's counted it! He escaped the snake bite! 1, 2... No! That would have been the most ironic victory in the history of professional wrestling. Hebitsky, who can hit that snake bite from any angle, any position in the ring, dodging the snake bite, getting that quick cover. Oh, that would have been so perfect. But Dangerhawk needs to come up with a new plan right now. Body slam by Hebitsky. The snake user. Literally, the practitioner of snake style, a founding member of the Monster Union. The tag is made. Looking for another alley-oop, I think. Jet booster by the Cyberhawks. Oh, look at that right there. Oh! And that's an advantage that snake style gives you, the ability to switch direction at a split second's notice. Tag made, Ophidian back in, the former leader of the Crucible faction that brought down Chikara from the inside. And what is he doing? What's he got here? I think it was some kind of a seated wrist lock, but a great escape by Razorhawk. The golden gliding bird of professional wrestling. And, oh, the drop kick right into the corner. Hibitsukai watches on as his sensei nearly defends the tag team titles.
5 minutes have elapsed. 25 remain.
Thunderhawk, who's still got to be exhausted after going through that 4-person scramble earlier tonight. Watching on, nothing he can do to help his teammates here. What do we got here? Oh! Axe handle smash. So simple, but so powerful. That double hammer fist. He's going to go for the snake bite, isn't he? No, he goes for the drop kick. Hibitsukai, knowing that maybe he's getting a little too predictable since the snake bite was just dodged so easily, but no, he already... Oh, and that was just a lucky slip. Lucky for Razorhawk, at least. Bad luck for the student of snake style. Hurricane Rana. Proper Hurricane Rana there by Razorhawk. Of course, the Lucha Libre training coming from Ophidian, so the snakes should know what they're dealing with here. Oh, look at the height he's got on that kick. Hibitsukai is one of the tallest wrestlers in the Animated Wrestling League. Built like a swimmer or a basketball player. Up, down, all around with the head scissors. Diving, desperate tag. And that's the advantage of being so long-limbed, is that Hibitsukai can get that tag from pretty much anywhere at any time. Huge range of the ring that he can escape from. Grounding the high-flying snake. This combination of the Cyberhawks are undefeated this season. Winning that Forge the Forward tournament. They started the season 2-0. Osirian Facebuster. Hazadora into the Facebuster. Gonna look right now. Yeah, looking for the Ophidian Death Grip. Can he get him down? He loves to get that to a seated position. He gets it. Ophidian Death Grip. AWL version. Broken up, desperately broken up by Razorhawk. Dangerhawk in red, however, your legal combatant for Team Cyberhawk. Off of the ropes, they're gonna... Oh! Beautiful, endless ruby light! Irish whip. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling the adrenaline, but that moment of exaltation could have been a massive error. Gonna try it again. This time the tag is made. Well, they got double big back body drop. Gonna follow that up with anything? No, gonna keep it simple. Oh, Razorhawk, perched, ready to fly. Thinks better of it given the distance there. And wait a minute, there's that Osirian Facebuster, learned properly from his sensei. But Razorhawk right back on his feet, he rolls through it. Is it possible he figured out a counter to that training under Ophidian back in the Wrestle Factory? Big boot! 21 minutes, 40 seconds approximately remaining. All the time in the universe. On this planet or back on Cybertron, doesn't matter. Tag! Oh, what are they thinking here? Oh, alley-oop, boom, drop kick. Straight down from outer space. 1, 2. Oh, Ophidian late to the party, but at least got able to get up at the last possible second. Wait a minute, what is the referee looking at? He's trying to clear this up. Ophidian needs to get out of here. He's not legal. Referee's saying he can move. So he's risking a disqualification. 5 count. 4. We could have a DQ right here. Oh, phew. That would have been a win for the Den of Serpents. Tag Kogeki. Another big back body drop. Razorhawk back in legally now, I believe. He is on the outside. Needs to stay away from the other snake. Hibitsukai wisely. Stunner to take down Ophidian. Caw indeed, sir. Caw. 20 minutes and change. As we zoom in here, get a good shot thanks to our recently upgraded camera bot. 20 count on the outside. Cannot win it out here, but you can definitely lose it. Bit of a conflab going on here between the Monster Union team. King Akira, the mighty mute mummy.
20 remain.
As we hit 1/3 of the time limit. As this goes on, I don't know which team is advantaged. Oh, there's that venom! That's what Ophidian was telling him! Dogugiri! The mist! Whatever you want to call it, the poison strike! 1-2! Ophidian was telling him to load up the mist. I don't know how much the mesh of that lucha mask of Razorhawk is going to protect him from the Dogugiri. The Golden Gladiator might be fighting blind right now. All he knows is something keeps hitting him in the chest, and it really, really hurts. Oh, wait a minute. Turnbuckle pad removed. We'll see if that plays into this. Going to fly. Elbow drop from the top, but no cigar. No water in the pool. Razorhawk able to get out of dodge at the right time. And I think he can see. I don't think too much of that poison. Oh, it's flipping through his feet. It does not connect. This could go either direction right now. 18 minutes, 35 seconds about. Fatigue a factor now. Exhaustion a factor. A drop. Beautiful gravity kick. The falling drop kick, the gravity kick, and right into the steel turnbuckle, or the steel ring post, excuse me. Not the turnbuckle, but the ring post. Come on, he says. He wants to get him back in that ring. Oh, there's the kick! And again, able to leap so high to get that kick right in the face. And I think he might be out. Razorhawk looking to become a champion in the animated wrestling league. He did it! Both tag team titles change on the same night. That has never happened before.
Here are your winners, and the World Tag Team Champions, the Cyberhawks!
Oh no. Now who? Now what? Oh, wait a minute, there's the rest of the Monster Union. That's the Grand Champion. Cut the music. That's the Grand Champion, King Akira. And the rest of the faction, Neko Musume, Wild Thing, attacking all three of the Cyberhawks. What is... oh, come on. All three of these Cyberhawks, they've just had matches. Grueling four-way scrambles, tag team championship reign. There's nothing the Monsters can do right now. Your winners, your new tag team champions of the world, are the Cyberhawks, undefeated 3-0 in tag team action this season. And the power of the Monster Union drastically reduced. They still control the Grand Championship. They still have power. Neko Musume about to do something very stupid, I think. Yes, he is. Rider kick down to the floor, takes out Thunderhawk. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a... what is that? That's a table. Oh, for Christ's sake. Hang on. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, he's still in the building. Oh, good. He actually showed up. Never mind. What does he want? Wait, we've never done that before. Four? No, we've never done that with four. Okay, look, I'm still on the air here. Can I tell them? Can I promote this? Because we're supposed to be promoting wrestling matches here. Yeah, okay, fine, all right. Okay, folks, sorry. Just received an emergency communique from the Commissioner's office. He has signed something we have never done before. An Atomicos Gauntlet match will take place next week, and it's going to be the Monster Union, 4 members of the Monster Union versus Razorhawk, Dangerhawk, and the 2 ranked wrestlers of the Strong and Free side of the league, which means they are in position to challenge for the tag team, for the Grand Championship, and that is Sammy Nix, who won the Fight for 4 earlier tonight, and Kid Canada. As this goes even worse, that steel chair getting involved. Nekamusume to the head of Thunderhawk. Okay, next week it's going to be a gauntlet. 1 member from each team will start the match. Every pinfall or submission, another member of the team will enter until one team has been completely eliminated. This is what we call we've done this with trios. We've done trios gauntlet matches before. But we've never done it for Atomicos. We've never done 4-on-4. But the AWL commissioner, and choke slam. Good grief. Right into the table. Yeah, there's no music. We're not playing anything. You didn't win anything. This was a mugging. What you won was an opportunity, an ass-kicking. Atomicos Gauntlet match, Monster Union, XyberhawX, Sammy Nix, Kid Canada. That is going to happen 7 days from tonight, as will the Canadian National Championship match, Thunderhawk, to make the challenge against USA. Get them off the screen. I don't want to see them. Get rid of it. Go to the title card. Oh, for Christ's sake. Ugh. This is getting ridiculous. I love wrestling, but this is nuts. Kore de kimarida.